What's going on, everybody? This is dkdynamite for a full breakdown of the intro cinematic cutscene for the launch map of Black Ops 7 Zombies. Definitely stay tuned. As Ferric tweeted just about half an hour ago, today's the day. See y'all real soon. So once again, indication that we're going to be getting an extension to a little snippet of the intro we got at the Black Ops 7 Direct, which also follows up from the ending of DLC 4 The Reckoning in BO6. As a reminder, plenty of brand new articles are also going up on detonated.com. For those who want to stay in the loop with all things Call of Duty, also going to wait to see if a blog ends up dropping, kind of going into more detail about the original characters, as promised just recently. So let's see. It's officially 11 o'clock Central. I'm going to refresh the Call of Duty YouTube channel. Is it dropping? Let's check their Twitter as well, even the Treyarch YouTube channel. They probably tweeted at 10 because it's going to drop at 11. I'm going to refresh this page here. It's out on the COD Twitter. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Jack. Here we go. It's out on the COD Twitter. I would like to watch it on YouTube. It's 3.5 minutes long. What? It's 3.5 minutes long. I'm going to assume they also re-uploaded it in the Black Ops 7 playlist. Let's take a look. Ashes of the Damned. That is the name of the Transit reimagining. Wow. Okay, here we go, folks. I keep clicking the wrong button, but we're doing it. We're doing it. Here we go, folks. Make sure YouTube isn't lagging, and let's go.
Welcome to the party.
I got that straight. It is a party, and y'all are the guests of honor.
Shadowsmith.
Or, technically, the main course.
And who the fuck are you?
I know. Y'all are confused. So was I. But as they say, this too shall pass.
Dude.
See y'all real soon.
The caption from the tweet.
In the meantime, why don't y'all get to know some of the natives?
Damn, dude. Hey!
Kill them or be killed!
That's Nikolai. Same actors. The real Janice Tower intro cutscene. Nice. Wow.
Oh, you all are some bona fide cutthroat killers. This is gonna be fun.
That logo, dude, nice and purple. That's crazy. Loving the voice lines from our Shadowsmith. Ladies and gentlemen, that is our villain of Black Ops 7 Zombies. I got a comment, dude. I was here. That is crazy, dude. So it's essentially like the Janice Towers or the Reckoning intro cutscene we never got, because the whole cutscene takes place in this lobby here. But really crazy to get a look. Almost looks like Hudson for a second, but that is our villain. That is the Shadowsmith. There is a blog post as well. He has sucked the soul out of our crew. But as I did mention in a recent video, there is a zombie bear. There is a new elite enemy. It looks like a brand new blog is available. We're going to jump into in just a second. But yeah, loving the direction here. That's like a new denizen looking enemy or something. Could be. Absolutely wild. Absolutely wild. Let's take a look if that there we go. Meet the expanded crew and the new greater evil. Loving these images, man. Let's go full screen on that. Yeah, Takeo didn't speak, so we're not sure who his voice actor is just yet. Maybe they'll reveal that here in this blog. But Ashes of the Damned, the official name of our Transit remake inside of Black Ops 7. Didn't get to see any more of the actual map from this intro, but I'm assuming a later blog will give us more information. A southern drawl echoes across the lobby. All 8 turn as a mysterious figure slowly descends the lobby steps, his face hidden by a wide-brimmed hat. The man's polite turn of phrase is unnerving, but it's the caged totem skulls he carries in each hand that suggest a much more terrifying entity has entered the fray. Same character, I believe, who did take Ava Jansen into that mirror at the end of WW2 Zombies. So they went ahead and gave us a little bit of a breakdown of the cutscene itself, but meet the expanded crew. Go ahead and get that image in its own tab here, so you guys check that out. This is our crew, ladies and gentlemen. Obviously, you won't be able to play as all 8 in a single match, but like Alpha Omega, you'll be able to mix and match these crews with the option to choose the operator you want to spawn in as, of course. Find out on Black Ops 7 Zombies on November 14th. Until then, let's get to know all 8 dedicated crew members all over again as well for the first time. How and why are the crew transported to the Dark Ether? Who are these never-before-seen incarnations of the original zombie crew, and how did they get here? Who can be trusted? Gonna have to wait and find out when we do the Easter egg in Ashes of the Damned. So we got info there on our Requiem crew. Fully well aware, we played as them throughout Black Ops 6. Maya still a part of the team as well. Uncertain of her role within her newfound family, the events of Janice Towers removed her luxury of choice, as once again she has to throw in with allies old and new if she has any chance of surviving. Not sure where like Strauss or Raptor 1 are, but when it comes to Tank Dempsey, that is a new look at our dedicated crew characters. So I'm assuming day 1, we'll be able to just jump in as these characters. You don't have to like unlock them or anything, but I guess only time will tell how this is going to work. This incarnation of Dempsey is a battle-hardened U.S. Marine who most recently fought through the jungles of 1968 Vietnam with grit, sarcasm, and a relentless will to survive. In his fractured reality, his distrust of his new companions and the unfamiliar surroundings have turned this otherwise dependable soldier into the unpredictable wild card of the group. Here's a nice look at Dempsey himself. New character model. They definitely gave him fresh outfits and whatnot, but you can tell from the face models, right? Yeah, those are our original characters. When it comes to Takeo Masaki, a disgraced Ronin who wandered 1591 feudal Japan without master or honor, carrying the weight of his exile as a yoke he cannot cast off. Bound by a code he only still barely believes in, he seeks redemption in the chaos of battle, his blade both a burden he must bear and a judgment on his enemies. That's something. Pretty cool story for Takeo himself. Again, Tom Kane will likely not be returning to voice him. He is unfortunately retired because of a medical issue, but we will see who his new actor is. I'm assuming closer to launch or COD next. Jumping into Nikolai Belinsky, who I believe is voiced by Fred Tatascore. We heard him in the intro. Sounded just like him, at least. Soviet tank commander Nikolai arrives in Dark Ether from the brutal mountainous landscape of 1984 Afghanistan, where duty disillusionment and misfortune will collide. Scarred by war and haunted both by betrayal and his own decisions, he masks his bitterness with dark humor, yet remains a steadfast warrior when the shells begin to fall. So it's worth pointing out that there's rumored round-based maps for Black Ops 7 Zombies that I know Insider Gaming reported on. They mentioned Vietnam, Afghanistan, a space station, a volcano. So it could be the original locations where these characters are actually from. And then last but not least, let's take a look at Nikolai real quick before I do that. Kind of similar to his look from Primus in BO3. But last but not least, we have Edward Richtofen, not Janice Richtofen. Hopefully we see his return at some point in Black Ops 7. A brilliant but unhinged scientist and hero of the Reich finds himself torn from 1945 in a world where the Axis powers triumphed over the Allied nations. So again, that rumor from Insider Gaming that we would be seeing like a New York in a post-World War II where the Allies lost. That could be where he's from. Seems like it at least. Shaped by ambition and tainted by corruption, he masked his innate sadism and considerable ego behind quick wit and a charming smile. He vows that reality itself will ultimately bow to his designs. Ripped from the perspective timelines, our expanded crew finds themselves thrown together in an alien dimension, accompanied by old friends, uncertain allies, and something far, far worse. Nice new image there. Upcoming intel blast. Full zombie reveal next week. Oh! Head back here to the Call of Duty blog next week and prepare for a massive intel blast detailing extensive gameplay, systems, enemies, and feature content coming to Black Ops 7 direct from the Treyarch Zombies team. So, that is confirmation this week was just dedicated to narrative and story. Next week will be all about gameplay when it comes to Black Ops 7 Zombies. They mentioned COD Next, which I'll be at, ladies and gentlemen, hopefully streaming some zombies for you guys while at the venue. But with that being said, that is Ashes of the Damned, the intro cinematic, and a brand new blog. With that, I will catch you all in the next one.